coming, Tristan. Okay, so. Okay. Going. Okay.
I just realized I have a dog blanket in the car and I don't get it.
So you do that. Process the signal. Okay. And again, at the countdown, stay tuned. Jared's going to tell you what to do, when to switch. Make sure you give him breaks too. It'll be a longer game. Okay, you guys good? Okay. I'm scared, but it's okay. I trust you. Do you want to go in there too? I think Francois and Adrian are going to go in there. Very good. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, you can do that too. Up to you, Greg.
Are you playing something?
I'm playing Tristan for drawing.
Oh, wow. All right. Why don't you play closer over here so we can see it? Why don't you play on,
I'll ask you.
play on 3?
Tristan, you want to go on 3 or 4? Okay. Action. Sorry. Action. And I got double shot. I've been yelling your name. Why? Does my hair look good? Okay, thanks.
Like the smallest you've ever been. Really? It might work.
Whenever they start walking, and then you get easy 2 kids, 5. Yeah, for that sport?
Hey, so Rich, what's the plan?
Okay, guys, in 10, 9, 8.
Oh, Ryan, use your speed, kid. Use
Mario,
your speed.
get out of there! And you're going to be there for 10 seconds. You're going to stay like
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the North Bay Granite Club match. I'm your host, Adrian Cadden, and here I have Francois Rockman. Today we are here watching the Club Championship Men's Singles Finals. Ryan O'Donnell versus Charlie Hancock, 2 of the top seeds here. So, what do you think about this match? What do you think about this matchup, Francois?
It's going to be a good one, I think. I think it's going to be nice long rallies over here. Obviously got Charlie, it's a little bit older, big serve over there. But yeah, Ryan can move. He's young, he's ready for the match. Charlie just came off his double match over here that he won with Julia, of course. So I think it was a good warm-up for him. That's the one thing that is maybe got a bit of an advantage. I don't think it was making him too tired. Ryan looks like he's ready to play. And yeah, let's get this game on the go.
Well, mind you, Ryan is the defending champion. He won it last year. He beat, who did he beat again in the finals? I believe it was Tristan. Was it Tristan or was it Ali? I don't remember who it was.
I'm not sure it was Ali. We got to double check on that one. But yeah,
But he is a defending champion. He's definitely looking to win 2 years in a row. But Charlie really wants that singles title. Charlie's starting at 30-15.
Ryan just came this a weekend ago. He went to play a tournament down in Toronto and he did pretty well over there. So he's definitely he's had a few matches outside of the club, and I think it will give him a bit of extra confidence. We've seen a few different balls coming his way. He's playing with the guys on weekend mornings also. We know he moves well. He's got good tactics. He likes moving the ball around. He goes for placement. He's a badminton player, so he's got good court sense over there. And he makes a plan on how to win the point. Looks like we're going to have nice long rallies over here. Both players hitting
That's
the
a
ball
great
pretty well.
point by Ryan O'Donnell. You know, the thing is about Ryan O'Donnell is he's very consistent. He knows, like you said, he places it well. He's really great at the net. He's really good at the net. So
With that volleyball, with that badminton reflexes, he likes going forward.
Yeah.
He likes going to play in the net. His technique in the net is not great. His volley technique is not great there, but he makes up with it the speed and definitely, like I said, court sense. He's willing to place the ball. And I don't think the harder balls of Charlie is going to bother him too much.
no, he likes hard balls. He likes the ball coming hard at him. He adapts very well. He's got good footwork. This, like I said, this is going to be a good match.
It's really going after the return of serve on the second one. There we go. Making Charlie one more extra shot over there.
That's a great first
nice
point.
rally.
That's a great point to start off this whole match. You know, obviously, you know, Charlie's warmed up from his doubles match. You know, he's very confident, right? He's serving well.
Yeah, I think Ryan is ready to play. You can see there's going to be a nice long match. They're going to keep the ball going. They're both ready to go. We've got our current over 50 champion joining us over here in the studio. Steve Milne is joining us for a bit of commentating over here. What do you think of the match so far, Steve?
I don't care about the match. I'd just like to thank my sponsors, the National Association for Retired People and the Depends Undergarment Company. And that's over 35 Masters to you. I'll see you in 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Steve. Well done over there on your match. We'll maybe get you in again to come and bother us over here sometime or another. Thank you very much, Steve. See you later. Steve's a character. We love having him around for sure.
Yeah, and he's a great player, strong lefty.
Another lefty player, that's true, yeah. This club won't be the same without Steve.
All right, so here we go. Ryan O'Donnell to start it off. Let's see.
Love one.
Love one for Charlie Hancock.
Steady backhand there from Ryan. Lots of spin on his ball. I mean, topspin wise, spin wise, he's going to definitely match Charlie over there.
Exactly.
I don't think there's much difference in the strokes itself between the two players.
So, there we go. That's a great serve, a great return, high, deep return to Ryan's backhand. You know, Ryan. You know, I think Ryan. You can see that Ryan's a little bit nervous. You know, he's. I think this is their first meeting each other, playing against each other. I think this is the first meeting, and Charlie is a big guy. You know, he is very intimidating to look at.
That's true, yeah. Charlie didn't play in the league this year, did he?
No, he did not.
So Ryan didn't face Charlie before.
So this will be the first meeting.
They might have hit it. Did they play maybe each other on a weekend morning?
Yeah.
On the Saturday
But
or
like
Sunday?
in terms of tournament wise, you know,
No.
playing a match, this will be the first time they play each other.
And you know the tension, the pressure, and everything is different with an official match, right? Much different than a practice match. So Charlie looks like he's gonna go for the slice backhand at the beginning over here.
30-15. Well, he's gonna put a little bit of pressure on Ryan, which is smart because he is warmed. But Ryan is a little bit cold, right? And he didn't have any matches going in before the men's finals.
Didn't see him hit before really either. So he just got the warm up over here where they warmed up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Trying for the big first serve.
Oh, that's a great forehand lobbing.
Great pass.
Banana. That's what you call a banana shot. You know,
Charlie thought it was going to be out by a bit, but yeah, there's lots of spin there. Just brought the ball down.
right before the line. So that's a great shot by Ryan. You know, now obviously he's gonna feel confident after that point. So now he's up 40-15.
I think Charlie just got to keep in mind it's a little bit cool already tonight, so the balls are going to not fly that much. So a few balls might be falling in that normally will be going out the back. And Ryan getting a nice serve in over there, and Charlie making a mistake. So that's 1-0.
1-0. It's on serve. Like I said, this is gonna be already first two games already solid play by both players.
Absolutely.
So Charlie looks a little bit relaxed. Not going for too much yet.
Make sure quite a few first serves gets in here. If he gets those big ones in, it might intimidate Ryan a bit. Let's have a look. We've got Richard Catan joining us over here in the studio. Richard just played the club championships doubles finals over there, Richard. And you and Greg lost, unfortunately, over there against Charlie and his sister Julia. What do you think of that match? Did you guys have fun out there?
Oh, definitely. Julia carried Charlie, and Charlie carried Julia. And at the end, I was so exhausted that Greg carried me.
That was a fun match to watch for sure.
Yeah.
You guys had quite a fight over there. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
Now you know Charlie quite a bit. I mean, you guys play with him over weekends and stuff like that. And I mean, he's a local guy. He's been around for a while, and definitely a club favorite. He just missed a smash over there. Not a nice play. It's a lob there from Ryan. What do you guys think? How long has Charlie been playing tennis right now?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about Charlie, because not a lot of people know that he exists in North Bay, even though he lives in North Bay. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if anyone knows Charlie, but I've known him.
We know him from over here for the club for a little bit, but we might be the only people. You're right.
Yeah, yes, but he's a nice kid. I've known him for over 20 years, and I've been in North Bay 15 years. So he started tennis around grade 9 or so, and I was just talking to him last night around 1 a.m. because he hardly sleeps, and I think that's morning, but he thinks that's still night. But that's something I've been trying to teach him, as he wants to takes tennis really seriously while playing golf. But on another hand, his biggest accomplishment, Francois, is OFSA, right?
OFSA?
So,
he was an obstacle player.
yeah.
That's right, guy. He made
And and he told me actually 15 years ago that his strength comes from his love of pizza.
Of pizza? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And the one thing, and he was crying when he was telling me this, Francois. He and I actually cried with him because he was so emotional.
Really?
He lives his life from advice from his very, very favorite teacher. I'm not sure if Jim would know him, but his name is Mr. Heenahan.
Okay.
So he told me everything about him, and what a fantastic teacher. He's taught Charlie everything he knows. So, bless him, bless both of them.
That's right. Yeah.
So, anyways, enjoy the match.
It's great to have a mentor like that, and I mean, someone that Charlie can look up to. That's great. Well, thank you very much for
Yeah,
your
you're
insight
welcome.
over there, and Charlie. A bit
Yeah.
of background over there from Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us,
And,
Richard.
I mean, good luck to Ryan as well. Both
Exactly.
are
Yeah. No, it's going to be a
exceptional.
great match. Thank you very much for watching with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go, 2-1. Got a little bit distracted there. I don't know.
Well, it's still a great tennis. Though. It was a great game on that one. Charlie held serve, and Ryan will have to make stronger approach shots than that. We'll have to make that approach shot and get to the net with some really good ones if you want to make an impact coming forward. Ryan definitely with a bit of an orthodox service technique, especially the start of it. Technically pretty sound, but just a very awkward start on the serve. But yeah, he gets the ball in the air, and I mean the throwing motion is there, so definitely get a bit of speed over there. Ryan's dad, Bill, is a tall guy, so I think that Ryan will have a bit of ways to grow there still, and that'll definitely benefit his serve. He's already got a good serve over there, and a little bit of extra height will do him good in his tennis or badminton career there, or both, absolutely, for sure. Tremendous amount of spin on these balls. Nice depth.
That's a great backhand
Very
shot
good
by
backhand
Charlie
shot.
Hancock.
Looks very comfortable in that shot there, and just took it easy. Very, very good approach shot.
And he offers excellent insight to all aspects of tennis.
Ooh, is that a double fault?
Alright,
10 point.
so here we go.
Alright. Is that 3-1?
It's 3-1 for Charlie Hancock. You know, it's very, very tough. You know, when you're playing against Charlie Hancock, when he's playing really well, it's very tough to handle his pace
That's right, yeah.
because he places it so well.
We're joined over here in the studio by Greg Verberg. And Greg, you guys played well over there in the doubles finals a moment ago. But tell me a bit about that match.
Yeah, thanks very much, Francois and Adrian. I think Richard and I, we slightly underachieved. We didn't get off to a very good start, and but you have to give the credit to the opposition. I thought Juliana and Charlie played really well, and congratulations to them.
That's great, yeah. No, it was a fun match to watch. You guys, that's right. You guys were a bit behind in the beginning. You guys put in a good effort to make a bit of a comeback over there, though.
Yeah, there weren't very many double faults, and there were some good volleys at the net, and a couple of body shots at the net as well too. But I thought that Juliana really excelled at the net with some of her volleys and her putaways at the net, so she played really well.
How tough is it over there when two tall people like that are that close to the net? I mean, what goes through your head? How do you play that point from then on?
Oh, good point by you, Francois. Richard, who is my coach and mentor, he was suggesting to me not to go over them, not to lob them so much, and try to pass them with some cross court shots or some down the line. Well,
Okay.
I'm not that experienced at it, and from my doubles experience, all I really knew was how to defend with that high lob. And
Right.
when Charlie, at 6'6", he'd just be able to telescope backwards. His court range and his overhead was awesome. And Juliana, she was no slouch either.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, you guys got a few points over there by putting the ball down on their feet. But yeah, when they're that close to the net, it's just so difficult to get down there when your balls. Unfortunately, you and Richard doesn't have that much spin on your balls, right? So it's difficult to drop the ball down on their toes from there.
Right. And then watching this singles match here, I was really encouraging Ryan to use his quick agility and his finesse, his foot speed to try to get in tight to that net and try to, get the volleys down before Charlie can start.
That's right,
passing
yeah.
him.
I mean, Adrian said, Ryan feels very comfortable with the net. He likes playing the net. He's got fast hands.
Right.
He's used to balls coming, birdies in badminton coming fast at him in the front.
Right.
So he's not scared moving in over there. He's just got to make sure his approach shot is good enough to get in there.
His approach shot after his serve, or just coming
Just
to the net,
coming
like
to
this.
the net. There you go. That was
That's
a
a
great drop shot. There you go.
shot by
The shot,
Charlie Hancock.
that he comes forward with to the net.
Right.
I mean, that's got to be a good quality shot. You can't give Charlie too much time, to pick a spot.
Right.
If you want to come forward over there, make the shot difficult, hit a decent approach, and be at the right place for the net for those ones. Then, yeah.
Okay, so let's see what Charlie does here and Ryan.
Oh, what a nice rally.
That was a nice rally. At what at one opportunity there when Ryan put the shot to Charlie's backhand court in the wing, that's when he might have tried to approach the net and volleyed.
It might be. I mean, the shot still came pretty deep, and you can see at the moment Ryan is staying pretty far back in the court also.
Right.
So it's so difficult. I mean, yeah, one ball might be dropping a bit short,
Right.
but it's so tough to attack from this far back. Charlie is feeling a bit more comfortable. He's a bit closer to the baseline there. Well, Ryan is really playing back in the court.
And of course, it's been a successful season with the club here, Adrian and Francois. And I'd just like to point out the Masters reigning champion, Steve Millen, in the crowd with the over 35, he said. Was it?
Over 35, it's debatable over there. I thought it's a bit older than that one, but it's no, he did great in his match over there too. So no, we love having Steve around, and yeah, he played a great match over there in the final.
And how about the women's singles champion yesterday? I had a glimpse of Maggie and
Andriana. So
Andriana.
Andriana,
That was a nail biter for sure.
that was a great match to watch. It was a very long match. Andriana, was very solid. Very tight match. I don't know what this. I think it was 7-6, 6-4, I believe, for
Yeah,
Andriana.
that's right. Yeah.
So it was a great match to watch. This is even a good match to watch as well. Charlie's been so solid with that serve today. So with Ryan, I think needs to stand a little bit more back on Charlie's serve and try to move forward from the back instead of going forward to forward. Because I find he's standing a little bit too close on Charlie's serve. So if he stands back and moves forward, he has enough time to set up. And
That's right. He'll have a little more reaction time, and that's exactly what you need against a big serve like that.
So if he stands back and then moves forward?
so after he hits, I think he should stand back on Charlie's serve, and then go forward the minute he hits it, right? So kind of like
That's
a splits that.
The same as a goalkeeper in hockey or in soccer. You want to be in motion on contact. There. The moment the ball's coming your way, you want to be in motion. You want to get a forward.
Like a telescope. You're
Yeah,
moving in or
that's
out.
right. Yeah,
Exactly.
I always tell people you basically want to think about the shape of a Y. You're gonna go straight forward, and from there you got to break either right
left.
for the forehand or left for the backhand on that one. You don't want to move like a T, just over there straight parallel to the baseline in that direction. You got to move a bit forward in those ones, and you got a better chance of getting the return of serve that way.
So heading into the serve now, Ryan is trailing 4-1. Camera off.
No.
And how is Ryan going to get back into? I would really like to see him serve and then volley to the net.
I think he's got to dictate a little bit more if he wants to stay on Charlie. Because I find that Ryan is just kind of giving a little bit to Charlie, so that Charlie has opportunities, right? With Charlie, when he sees an opportunity, he will attack there and he will make it and he will hit hard. So,
It's a bit shorter there, but it's just too low to attack.
so that's a great point by Ryan. I think he's got to be a little bit more aggressive. I think he's got to start going for those high, deep shots on Charlie's backhand if he wants to really stay in this match and try to create opportunities. Why not? It's 4-1. You're down 4-1. You might as well go for all of it right now.
It's tough over here. Yeah, you gotta think sometimes when is the right time to go to Plan B. And Ryan has got a nice the topspin shot over there. But yeah, the ball's coming high, and those high ones doesn't bother Charlie at all because he's so tall. So you got to wonder. If it's maybe better to maybe start slicing a bit, give it a bit of variety, low and high.
I was just going to ask you about that, Francois. Ryan being one of your students, is it not just common sense if you have a 6'6" tennis player on the other side of the net to try to get that big body moving east and west, north and south?
That's right. Yeah, Charlie has not been in the front over there just yet. So yeah, you got to wonder whether if you get a few low ones, if they get Charlie down on his knees almost for the few shots.
Right.
But it always depends on whether have you got that shot in the toolbox. You know, does Ryan have that slice, and does he have confidence with his slice to do that over and over?
And when you say slice, more often than not, you bring your opponent in once you start to slice. You're leaving it short.
You could. That's one option with it. But you can also slice the ball deep. You know, make it get it close to the baseline and just play from there. Yeah.
Just changing up his pace, maybe.
Just changing up the pace. But yeah, I mean, absolutely bringing Charlie forward to the net is an option. And you can do that with a slice over there. You know, give your opponent not an option over there. Make him come forward. And he might not be making his approach the best shot then.
Right.
So you got maybe a chance to pass him if he comes forward with not a great shot.
Brought him to the net there.
Oh, that's a great.
Very good point. Very, very good point.
Well,
over
thanks
there.
very much, tennis players,
Yeah.
John, Adrian, and
Yeah.
Francois. For
Thank you,
bringing
Craig.
Very
us
much for
over.
joining us, Xavier.
Thank you for
guys.
joining
It's
us.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your insight is always welcome. So feel free to join us anytime. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, that's great insights from Craig the Bears. It's great to hear his thoughts.
Greg, of course, got more experience at this than we do, commentating for the OHL for the battalion games. So I'm sure he can teach us a few things, Adrian. So yeah, no, Greg is an old hand at this game, and yeah, it's fun having him around for sure. But yeah, he definitely he's always around and analyzing games. He loves sitting just watching it. You know, he's definitely got a mind for any sport, and I'm pretty sure Greg can do that for any sport. I mean, he knows hockey in and out. Obviously, playing professional hockey, and really took to tennis over there too. And lots of times he'll just sit watching players over here at the club, and you can see the wheels turning. He's analyzing. And he's always so keen to learn about the game more, you know, and that's what makes a good player and a good sportsman. So he's a student of the game. It's fun to have Greg around for sure. First slipping there from Ryan. Well, maybe Ryan took Greg's advice over there, bringing Charlie a bit forward. It's not paying off for him just yet. Did you break him again, Adrian? That was good. It was great.
Okay.
Joining the game back over here at is it 15 love at the moment?
Yes, 15 love. It
15
was a
love.
huge forehand by Charlie Hancock.
15 love.
He's been playing so solid today, Charlie.
Ryan's
I
having a
was
hard
talking to him early. He looked really focused.
He was pretty quiet. Normally Charlie cracks a few jokes,
But
messes around a little bit, but yeah, tonight he was definitely all business.
he's going, like I said, like he's going for that win. Why not? Right? He's trying to go for the double crown. He just won the doubles. And actually, he won the club championship doubles with Jim Baxter.
Oh, that's true.
And he just won with his sister, Julie Hancock. So he's basically going for that triple crown.
That's right, yeah. So he's got the club championships doubles. He's got the league doubles championship too.
Yeah, so he wants that. He was telling me beginning of the season he wants that singles bad.
Has he won it before?
He has. I think he has, but he wants to win it. You know, because he wants that match with me. So
He wants his name on the flag, does he?
but he's been playing so solid today. Like it's great to watch.
Yeah.
When you watch someone that's that tall and he's moving well and he's hitting big, it's great. It's fun to watch.
Yeah. It's
You
fun
know,
to watch,
it's
it's
early in the set, right? So it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
So it could be anyone's match, right? On the second set, right? Will obviously pick up his game.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll pick up his game now. You
That's
never
right.
know.
Yeah. We know Ryan can run.
Because
He's
Ryan
fit.
can come back, right? He's got great agility. He's got great footwork. He places the ball well.
But yeah, Ryan can run. We know that much. And
Smart player, very smart
exactly.
player.
He'll have to work hard if he wants to make Charlie tired to get that advantage on that part of the game. But and if Charlie keeps serving well, keeps hitting hard, keeping the rallies short, Ryan is not going to have really an opportunity to make him tired. So the points are short and the game goes fast. You're not tiring Charlie out. You don't have that advantage anymore. Short the ball here.
Oh, he's wide.
Is it cool?
Alright.
I'm not sure where that one bounced.
I think it was wide.
Did you say wide there?
I thought I saw it wide, but it might have maybe.
It's tough to see from over
Maybe
here.
maybe they'll replay the point. Maybe he'll give the point. It looks like he's giving him the point. Oh, like I said,
Hey,
he's got great sportsmanship.
yeah, exactly. Great sportsman. And
Honest
the
player.
nicest guy. Yeah, honest player for sure. I agree with you completely.
If he doesn't, with most OTA players, they won't know, but they'll still call it out. With Charlie, if he doesn't know, he'll give the respect.
Yeah, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Nice guy.
Oh, of a missed backhand shot there. It was a little bit too casual in that backhand approach. What do you think?
He just walked in on that one. Not a lot of footwork at all. Could have done a bit more effort on that one. It was a tough shot because he had to take it on the rise, and we know Ryan's ball's got a lot of spin on, right? So it's so difficult to take on the rise in those ones, and he went for it. Didn't pay off that time.
So I think right now, I believe is deuce.
That's nice.
Oh, that's
Ryan,
a great backhand
very
volley.
volley short, and Ryan gave it all, but just couldn't make it. Good approach. I mean, it all comes down to the good approach, right? If your approach shot is good, your volleys is easy. Your volleys are easy over there. He was forced in on that one because Ryan gave him a short ball, but it didn't face Charlie at all.
Second serve, that.
Ryan targeting in the backhand, Charlie walking around with a short ball. Ooh, short and low.
That's a good rally by Ryan. I like how the way he didn't really have any opportunities there, but I liked how he tried to stay in the point and made Charlie hit that extra shot.
Yeah.
So,
He was targeting the backhand over there, making Charlie change direction. He went back in the same corner 2 or 3 times. And yeah, he was lucky getting away with that one short ball with set up high, but the short low one over there got the job done.
that's a great. That's a nice try. That's a nice try to get it from Ryan. He's still trying to get there. He's still fighting. You can see that. You can see that. He's trying to ask questions.
That's right. No, he's definitely not going to stop fighting over there this early in the match. And I think he's got the right idea over there. He's got to get a solid game plan. I don't think Ryan yet at the moment has got a strategy on how to beat Charlie. You got to get to know Charlie's game. You got to try and find a little bit of a pattern. If it was me, I would have definitely tried and hit a few lower balls there instead of just topspin the whole time. I would have tried a few slices. Like I said, does Ryan have the confidence to hit that shot? Does he have it? Is it in his arsenal to use? And his slice is not maybe his strongest shot, so he's not trusting it. So he's going to go for the topspin that he knows and he trusts. But that's playing right in Charlie's hands.
Mm-hmm. Deuce again. another great serve by Charlie Hancock.
Right in the backhand.
He's been getting that T serve today.
Yeah,
Even in the doubles match, he's been getting that.
That's right, yeah. I still feel he does a bit more with it at the moment. He goes for a bit bigger on it than he had to against Greg and Richard.
Like I said, it's singles a different game, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I find he's going a little bit bigger in this match.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because Ryan has got the speed and the power. And if you give it, don't give enough power on the serve there, Ryan will make you run.
Oh,
Ooh,
missed that backhand approach shot again.
maybe not. Great choice there going down the line, but yeah, he had to get to the net there. I think he was within range. He had to go forward. It would have been tough to go backwards from there. What do you think?
I think it would have been a tough situation. It was a tough situation either way. So
And I mean, the cross-court approach is not the best option either, out of that far to the side.
yeah,
Because it would have exposed the whole court for Ryan. So down the line was the right option maybe, but yeah, the net is higher over there, so you gotta give it a bit of a few more inches over.
ooh, slice was a little bit too high in the approach shot. And that's the problem with when you approach, when you're trying to come in. You don't want to slice high, right? You don't want to finish high. You want to cut down a little bit so that it gives
Exactly.
your opponent less time.
The ball's got to skid off the court, and if it gets a bit too much air apart from it might be going out. If it sits up on the court and your opponent's got time,
It's a little bit tough
Yeah.
for you. It makes it tougher on you.
for sure. Wow. Thank you from Charlie.
Oh, that's a great point by
Wow,
Ryan.
that's good thinking. See, and that's the thing that I said about the knowing the court there from Ryan. He knew Charlie was in front. He had good touch over that one, getting it over Charlie's head, and we know how difficult that is.
So the score is now 5-2 for Charlie Hancock. First set. So, it's great to see these guys being able. Everyone. I find I play a lot better in the evening matches, and I find this match kind of entertaining. Ryan's back into it now. He broke it, so now he's getting confidence now. What do you think? What do you think is going through Ryan's head right now?
I think he should be seeing a little bit of a pattern over there now. I think he brought Charlie a few times forward.
Yeah.
It paid off for him a few times. Charlie had some good drop shots over there, and he won a point or two with a smash there. But bringing Charlie in over there is maybe going to pay off for Ryan. So it is a risky play, because if he plays it too high and too short and high there, Charlie's going to take care of the approach shot. So think if this is plan B for Ryan to bring Charlie in, it might pay off. We know just rallying Charlie from the baseline is not going to work. Charlie's going to get his big serve in. So I would definitely, if it was me playing out there, I would make that my plan B to try and get Charlie to the net and play from there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now it is 2-5. Ryan O'Donnell to serve. You can see that Ryan is, he's starting to feel it now. It was a little bit too much on that backhand. I think, that was just a little bit of nerves, right? Because I think he just wants to stay in this set, right?
You can see in the follow through over there, there was not a complete follow through on that one at all. So a little bit stiff, and maybe a little bit of pressure there now, because if you lose this game, this one set is done. And they're playing best out of 3 sets, but the last set is again just a tiebreaker, right? A super tiebreaker for the 3rd set. So you're definitely going to feel a bit of pressure. And if that backhand is, if there's any little hitches or you're not as confident, your shot is going to be a bit more stiff. And if you're not loose enough on those ones, you're going to lose your spin, and then the ball's going to fly. Very good approach out there from Charlie again. So see, if he plays short for Charlie and high, he's gonna, he can choose where he wants to go.
Yeah, he's gonna attack. It's like he's gonna attack it, and it's very simple. Like, it's like the pros.
Yeah.
If they see a short ball and it's right to them, they're easy. They can pick wherever they want.
Yeah, and
So-
Charlie's volleys are pretty good, and he's obviously not worried about the lob. So you'll have to do more with that if you want to bring Charlie forward, but it's got to be on your own terms, not on Charlie's terms. Otherwise, you're going to pay for it. Double fault's not going to help Ryan's scores over here.
It's left 40 now. So it is set point for Charlie Hancock.
Great foot speed from Ryan.
Oh.
Oh, and just making that one extra shot, making Charlie play that one extra shot, paying off for him that time. Good running, good footwork, good anticipation.
$15.40.
Still 2 set points for Charlie. Ooh, bringing Charlie forward there with a short ball, not missing the pass.
First
And that's
set's
a
done.
Set. 6-2. Ryan put up quite a bit of a fight.
There's one sign for both. You don't need to hold up both. Yeah. I mean, that works. Yeah, it only took us September.
Strictly
Become
for
a commentator video.
commentating.
Who am I going to commentate with next year?
Yeah. Or we can like Skype you in.
Then? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
that'd be
idea.
fun.
We can make it work.
Yeah.
I know Adrian's playing Wimbledon right now, but yeah.
Who won the board, by the way? 'Cause I was looking it up.
Enjoying the action over here at 30 love. Ryan putting up a weak lob over there and Charlie taking care of business. How's that cake tasting over there, Adrian?
It's amazing. It's great to eat one of my fresh cakes that I made from Sobeys.
Thanks to Angela and Richard and Adrian for the big cake over here that the club is that we have to distribute between the members. It's about a piece for each person here. I know the kids tomorrow and the teams are gonna have fun with that cake for sure. I don't have to give freezies out. I'm gonna give cake out if they
Just
play
take
well. It's gonna be an easy lesson tomorrow. Just promise them some cake. So thank you very much, Adrian, Richard, and Angela for that. Makes my life easy over here at the club.
You can see that Ryan's a little bit frustrated right now. You can see that he's struggling out there with Charlie because Charlie, he's hitting hard. He's not missing. He's moving well. He's hitting big. Like, it's very tough combination that's happening.
Yeah.
He's serving well too.
I forgot much that time. But I mean, it's 40 love, right? So 40-15 now.
There should be 40.
So I mean, yeah, if it on that score, you will go for big points. You can take a bit of a risk. Trying for the inside-out winner didn't pay off that time, but I mean, the score is still 40-15, and you're still ahead. Ryan playing
Another
way
great
back in the
post
court.
shot from
Ryan
Charlie.
playing way back in the court there. See, he's got to have such a tough time playing from there and dictating play. And Charlie is right in the baseline. It's a big difference between the two players at the moment. Ryan just doesn't have a plan. And Charlie right in the baseline, and you can make a plan from there easily.
Yeah.
Anything short, you got so much time to react if the other player is that far back in the court. You'll have to hit so hard to keep the pressure on. And with Charlie's topspin, it is. I mean, I'll probably do the same. I won't be close to the baseline at all either. It's because of Charlie's topspin that comes so high, and Ryan is not that tall yet, so he's gonna have a bit of a tougher time for sure.
I think Ryan, he's got to really think about where he's positioning himself. He's not hitting the ball bad, he's not making that much on forced errors, but he's making it a little bit tough on himself by standing a little bit too far back from the baseline.
That's right.
So I think, I think he's got to dictate, if he wants to stay in this match with Charlie, every time I've played against Charlie, I always said to myself, you gotta dictate, you gotta be able to have that opportunity to dictate, or else, you're gonna be in trouble against Charlie.
That's right.
Because once he starts feeling it, he's very tough to play against.
That's right, yeah. And you gotta make the big man move, and you gotta make him bend his legs, bend his knees over there, get him down.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if you can get him to tire out, it's gonna go in your favor maybe, but you can't do it from that far back in the court. It's just so difficult to make the other player run if you're far back. And it's much easier to do if you're close to the baseline. And even now, in the return of serve for the second serve, Charlie's toes are right in the baseline there, so it's pretty easy. It's easy to see his intentions here. Inside the court, angle, making Ryan run. Ryan was a bit closer there.
Oh, it's a great
clever
drop shot.
play. Clever play. That's a good shot, drop shot there from Ryan from the baseline. Totally unexpected. Caught Charlie off guard.
A little bit interesting. I wouldn't, that's a little bit of an interesting choice of shot, but
Yeah. You
But
wouldn't
hey.
expect that from the baseline that far back because
and Charlie's close to the baseline too, so if it works, then it works.
Ryan might have found a little bit of a plan over here.
It looks like he's having
Played for him off twice in a row now.
So it looks like he's starting to.
You don't want to do it too often though, otherwise the other player's going to start reading you.
Exactly.
But
Want to mix up a whole.
hey, it just shows you Ryan is thinking out there. He's trying plans, right? He's trying different things. And coming out with an ace over there, it might be 40 love.
Yeah, 40 love right here. That's a big serve.
2 drop shots and
Big
an
ace. That's a great response. That's a great response showing that you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight no matter what.
Exactly.
So that's a great mentality. If I was a coach, I would say that's a great mentality right there.
Exactly. So he's got good court sense and he's thinking out there. He's trying to find a way to win and. That's the way to do it. Charlie's got so much spin on, really putting a lot of spin on, a lot of height, driving Ryan away from the baseline. And Ryan's got to either do the same shot there, try and hit it that far high and far back too. And it's just really difficult to do from that far back in the court. Ryan's still in the lead in this game. I think he's going to go big with that serve.
I think so too.
Yep, he went for it, right? Didn't pay off, unfortunately, that time. Getting the ball in play. Ryan's trying his best. He's making Charlie hit always one more shot. Charlie's got to work for it, and he's missed a smash early in the evening. So it's worth it to give it a shot. Still ahead in this game. See, now you got a bit of pressure on you because now it's not 40-11 anymore, it's 40-30. If you lose this point, which luckily it didn't, but if you lose that point, it's deuce, right? And then it's all even. He did well to hold in that game for sure.
And all now in the second set. Looks like he's a little bit more confident now. Ryan looks like he's looking a bit more comfortable. It looks like He's really gonna try fighting now.
Charlie going for the same tactic over there, didn't pay off that time. Is that one of Charlie's shots? Have he got it in his arsenal over there, hitting drop shots on the baseline? Charlie got
It's a little bit
good
different.
touch.
I really don't see Charlie do that often. So it's very interesting that he actually went for that. But
Interesting choice there for sure.
left 30. So this is a little bit wide awakening. It looks like Ryan is really thinking what he's going to do on this next point now. It's left 30. You know, you don't want to when you're up left 30 against someone that's this big that can serve well when he wants to, or when he can. You gotta really take your chances here.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, go for the return now.
Yeah, they can't hold back, and you can't let the person back in, right? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of mental thinking here.
Charlie going for a big serve, but it was a great
There's
return.
another-
Great return. And the response went like so long over there. Very, very good return of serve. I think 3 break points for Ryan. Should have stepped in with that one a bit more. You can go big. You got 3 game points. You should have gone big. Let's have a look.
It's in 40.
Ooh. Ryan serving it up on the plate and Charlie not taking advantage of that. Pushing the volley deep on the backhand there.
Nice. So 2-1 for Ryan O'Donnell. He's up a break. So you can see that he's walking with confidence now. It looks like he's back into it now. And you can see that he really wants the 2 pointing at him.
Yeah, exactly. He wants that 2 points. You better make sure the crowd knows that 2 belongs to him for sure.
So now it's getting interesting now.
Yeah.
You know, I want, now Charlie's thinking, like,
That's the first break. That was the first time Charlie lost his serve in this match, isn't it?
Exactly. So this will be, now it's interesting. And then here on court 4, court 4 is Tristan versus Justin Perron.
That's it. Tristan Koch and Justin Perron over there. We can overlook the court over there and see a few good points. At the moment it's 5-3 to Tristan by the looks of it. It should be a good match over there too.
Alright, so
What are they playing for the bronze?
it's for the bronze medal.
And
Consolation championship.
the club championships, right?
Yep. So club championship, consolations bronze. Back on center court. 2-1 for Ryan O'Donnell, second set.
So, ooh, just pushing
a
that
little
one.
bit too much. I think he's trying to really take advantage of Charlie, which is I like that shot. I like that miss because he's really trying to dictate.
That's right. He knew he had an open court. He knows he had got to go for quite a bit there. You're right. It was the right choice. Didn't make it that time, but if he tries it again, it might pay off. I have to do a bit more on that second serve than that. Charlie can easily step in on those ones. So you can't hold back too much. Charlie can really hurt you on that big forehand of his.
That's a great setup point.
Very good approach. Charlie almost had it back, but Ryan got the point on that one. And Charlie, again, a bit of a drop shot there from the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
And again, didn't pay off for him on that one. Ryan is nice and fast. Like Greg said over there, very agile and can get there quick. Oh,
Oh, it was wide.
just wide.
You know, it was a little bit of questionable. You can see that Ryan kind of stopped on that serve. You know, I think he thought the serve was long.
Yeah, he hesitated there.
I don't know. Hey, look, Charlie continued it. I guess it might have caught the line.
Yeah.
15:40, I think.
That's always the thing, right? After you break, after you
very
break serve, you gotta make sure you're
You hold your
you
serve.
hold your own serve there. Consider that. Oh,
Yeah, that's not.
worst time for a double fault there, Ryan. But alright.
Charlie, now you gotta think. Now Charlie's now it's Charlie's serve again. Now you gotta
Now
work
it's back
really
to
hard to
work.
break him again.
Exactly. No, it's again back to hard work. Yeah, he gave that game up pretty cheap.
Oh,
Cheap on that one, unfortunately.
it's Christmas for
Yeah.
Charlie.
Absolutely.
All right, 2-all, second set. Try and cook the serve.
Good return there from Ryan on that hard serve. Nice and deep there back on Charlie. Made Charlie work a little bit over there. Charlie just going for too much on the cross court in that one.
Yeah.
You obviously want to get Ryan on the run. Again, like I said earlier, not a bad miss. You got to go for the shots. If you go a little bit wide and deep, too wide or too deep, it's much better than hesitating and going short or into the net. Don't touch the line. Couldn't hear the call there.
I think it was 15.
But I think Ryan is giving that one to Charlie.
Yeah, so 15-all here. That's a great
Yeah, at the
serve.
moment our technology over here is not yet as good as it should be, so we cannot physically see the score that
we're
our
in the
viewers are seeing.
We're actually in the clubhouse, so we can't even hear
Yeah, we
anything.
can't hear the score being called out either, so
It's like as if we're in Arthur Ashe Stadium. We're all the way at the top and we can't hear anything.
yeah, there's no microphones over here to give us a feedback at all. So what you see on the screen over there, the score, we don't see the same over here. We're keeping score by ourselves.
We're also tennis players too, so we only see it from the tennis court. We're on the tennis
Exactly,
court, or
yeah.
are we?
We're not even seeing it from high up over here to see if the balls are in or out. No, we just got to take our cues from the players itself. But we'll talk to our technical department and sort that out for the future, maybe, Adrian. I think we got the right guys in the job anyway to get that sorted out for sure. Actually, we can sort it out. You thinking the same as what I'm thinking?
Yep.
Yeah, just go on. That's rowdy over here. Oh, unforced error from Charlie. No, he can make those ones for sure.
So I believe it is now deuce right now. From the looks of it.
Ryan will have to work hard to make this one work again. But if he can get another break over here, it'll definitely do a lot for his confidence. Deuce at the moment for sure.
That's
Whoa,
a great
nice
point.
Nice point from Ryan over there. Like I said, not shy at the net. And a little bit of his badminton background over there, where you smash all the time, right? So he's not going to mistime that one at all.
No, it's a great setup point by Ryan O'Donnell, and it's a great strategy that he did. He came to the net right on time, and he took advantage of Charlie Hancock.
Charlie's lob definitely not enough over there. Ryan not the tallest of guys yet, but yeah, that lob didn't give him trouble at all.
Oh, and that's not an easy shot. You know, that's a very
That
tough
deep
shot.
forehand gave him some trouble though. It just kicked so much, it was so close to the baseline. It's a great shot from Charlie.
So deuce again.
Yeah, Charlie coming to the net.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a great
that's a
volley
volley.
by Charlie Hancock.
That's one of your favorites over there, the little drop shot over there.
I think that's your favorite shot.
Inside out drop shot.
I think your drop shot's your favorite shot. Mine might be
Yeah.
inside out for him, but you're just like you just love the drop shots.
Let's see if it's long.
Just long, second serve.
Both players getting nice height over the net, but that's a shorter ball. Fast hands. Ooh,
Oh,
quick
man.
hands from Ryan. Nice try. That was a great play.
3-2 for Charlie Hancock in the second set.
That was a bit of a battle for
That was
Charlie
a
to
little
hold
bit-
over there, though.
That was a battle, yeah. And like I said, Ryan isn't gonna give up. You know, he's gonna fight. So
Yes, and that point is exactly what I talk about. Ryan being very comfortable in net, quick hands, quick reactions, and he was right in there. He had a chance, but yeah, he just made the volleys too easy for Charlie, and he was able to hit it down. So good effort from Ryan. Charlie winning the game.
So it's very tough to you know, say who's gonna win this second set. You know, Ryan is putting up a
very close.
fight. You know, obviously Charlie's the favorite,
Yeah,
but you know, who knows who this will go to.
yeah. No, it's a good match. It's a great match of the both players playing well. Not a lot of unforced errors really. They're really moving each other around.
All right, so we're in the second set. 3-2. Ooh.
That's a confident point there from Ryan. Nice slice serve. And hitting the ball to the open court. See, that one stayed low though, so Charlie really got to bend his knees to get down there for that shot. And that time didn't work hard enough.
Oh, it's a little bit of a scramble right there. A little bit tough. It's a little bit tough response there. Okay. 15 all now.
Nice deep return. Good shot from Ryan. Ooh, he did that one in the skies. Nice one.
That's a great
He
point. by
held his
Ryan
racket
O'Donnell.
there. I don't know what he was going to do either. And very nice little drop shot there to completely surprise Charlie. It was good disguise.
That's an astonishing point by Ryan O'Donnell. 30-15.
Ooh, making Charlie hit one more shot there.
But that was
Charlie
a
was in
great,
control, and Ryan just scrambled to get it back, make Charlie hit one more shot, and force the error.
that was a great structure point by Charlie Hancock. Just went a little bit too much on that short ball there.
Nice little scramble from Ryan.
So now it's 40-15.
He's gonna go, yeah, still go big again. Oh, the serve was so good, but it's tough hitting that one on his forehand over there. Do you see a difference in Charlie's return on the forehand or backhand side? Do you have a favorite side of you serve Charlie to, on his forehand or his backhand? I do.
Really anywhere with Charlie. I just trash talk him while he's serving, but no. But I would say probably his backhand. I'd like to serve to his backhand. Just a little bit long. It's 3-all now. And it's closer than the first set so far. It's 3-all. It's on serve.
Is there any players in all your tournaments that you really would target the forehand more than the backhand? Is there? I mean, it's so rare that you get a player where the backhand is stronger than the forehand, right?
Exactly.
Is there any players that come to mind at the moment that you played against that you would rather target the forehand than the backhand on the serve and on any of the ground strokes?
There's been a couple players. I'm not gonna mention names, but
No, yeah.
I would say probably 3 players that I'd actually rather serve to their forehand than their backhand.
And that's from a lot of players. I mean, you played a lot of matches, right?
I probably played 500 matches in my whole tennis career.
Yeah.
And
only 3 of those players are. I mean, yeah, you played the same players a lot of times over O2, but I mean, only 3 of those would you rather target the backhand, target the forehand, huh?
Exactly. It's very rare. Like I said, I played 500, probably maybe more than 500 matches, and I only know 3 players that I'd rather serve to the forehand. But that was an amazing forehand shot by Charlie Hancock.
Beautiful inside out. Found a little angle over there.
Right,
That you don't see often for sure.
Wasn't deep, but it was well placed by Charlie Hancock.
Yeah. Double fault there. With a loose serve there.
I think that's the first double fault I've seen so far in this set.
Not right. Good defense there from Ryan. And Charlie's unforced error there. Charlie's made those the whole night. Even if that ball is over, I mean, it's going to be short. Ryan can really dictate play for that one.
Yeah,
Charlie
I think
should've
any
just-
player.
Yeah, Charlie should have just kept going with those higher ones there. Keep Ryan on the run. Charlie definitely could have done more with that shot.
Ooh. That's
Almost the same little angle over there, but didn't pay off for him this time. Ryan definitely asking quite a few questions over here.
that's a great point structure from Charlie Hancock.
Good point over there. I mean, Ryan did all he could, but yeah, he just set up the volley winner there for Charlie. To in that position where you got to run that far, and then someone at the net with that wingspan is waiting for you. It's just so tough. I mean, maybe a little bit of lob over there would have may help, but in the spur of the moment, it's tough to think where to go to. And if you just get the racket on it, you take what you can, right?
Yeah.
Still moving well. Lob over there, that's definitely gonna hit.
Oh.
Alright, let's make him run.
Well, that's not the bad. That's a pretty smart play. You know, get him deep and then drop shot him again. That's, you know, make them. He's trying to make the guy run.
Exactly, that's a great lob.
Trying to make the giant run.
To get any lob over Charlie's head is an accomplishment, and that was a great lob. So not a bad idea to try and drop shot again.
Oh, that's a great
Very
point.
good shot. Very good shot.
Great point from Ryan O'Donnell. I love that shot that he did there.
Are they back to juice?
I think it's deuce now. I think. It's great, you know, that when I know when I hit that shot and I make it and it's a winner, I feel so confident.
Yeah.
So he's definitely probably pumped now to win this game. So that should motivate him.
From below the net on the run,
Exactly.
passing shot, that's tough. That's Charlie. Against anybody, not just Charlie for sure.
There you
Ooh,
go.
there's the miss it. That's break point.
Break point.
Charlie started missing more first serves.
Yeah, he's missing a little bit more first serves in this set than he was in the first set, in the previous set.
I mean, the second serve is quite formidable still.
And, you know, I think he's only so far he's only double faulted once in this set.
Exactly. So I mean, the second serve still get the job done. Definitely no freebies from the first serves. Ooh, another miss hit over there from Charlie gives him the
4-3
gives
now.
the game towards Ryan there.
4-3 now for Ryan O'Donnell. On court 4, it looks like it's a battle now.
Must be in the second set then. Are they playing sets there or they're playing first to 10?
No, they're playing 3 out of
Oh,
two out
yeah.
of 3.
Right, well, Tristan must have. It's 3-2 to Tristan now, so the first set must have gone to him too. It was 5-3 last time we looked, remember?
Yeah, so.
And then,
But I think, you know, they both decided they wanted to do a full third set.
oh wow.
So I think both of them agreed to doing that. So
Well, it's possible now. I mean, it is a little bit cooler. Justin had a match earlier tonight, but Tristan didn't play yet just that much. So hey, guys are young; they can do it. Go for it.
both
More.
of them are young.
Yeah,
So
both
well,
of them
if-
want to play.
even
play.
this match, both players are young.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because
As long as the
Charlie is in his late 20s. So, and Ryan is only
Huh? How old is Ryan now? Well, he's playing on the 16, right? So he must be 15 then, 15,
15.
16.
Yeah, 15, 16. So he's there.
I know. I must have. I always ask my students over there more or less. I mean,
You remember
what
everyone's
the age?
names?
Yeah, I can remember everybody's names barely.
I wish I had
So-
your talent. I wish I was as talented as you.
I can't remember everyone's ages either.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if it gets to the parents' names, I do forget for sure.
Alright,
As
so-
much as I would like to know everybody's names in the club over here. It's just, there's too much going on.
4-3.
So I definitely can't remember everybody's ages. I've got a more or less an idea.
Oh, that's a great point. Both players look like they're hitting much harder now.
Yeah.
It looks like both of them are playing serious. They both want it. You know, now it's who wants it more. Who's gonna be the better player?
Ryan made Charlie volley from below the net almost over there, so it was a tough one. Charlie going for a bit too much.
A little bit too much. I think Charlie's going for a little bit too much in this set now.
Ryan's serve is it's not that hard, so Charlie wants to intimidate on the return of serve. Another short to serve from Charlie again, charging in.
Not bad.
So Ryan will have to take care of those first serve to keep Charlie away from the net for sure.
Oh, it's a great passing
Great
shot from Ryan
from
O'Donnell.
Ryan. That, one of those shots almost looked like one of my Thompson drop shots.
Yeah.
And then Charlie came in on that one, but it didn't pay off for him, for him that time.
Yeah, Ryan,
You like my Thompson drop shots, don't you?
I love it. I love it. It's my favorite shot in the world.
It's my favorite shot in the world.
Yeah.
I don't need them against you.
All right. Well, here we go. 5-3 for Ryan
5-3
O'Donnell.
for Ryan. Good job, Ryan.
So here we go. It's a
He's
great
all,
fight. He's putting up a fight. Like
yeah.
I said in the beginning of the say, Ryan's gonna put up a fight. He's not gonna give up. He looks like he wants to win this. So let's see how this goes. Let's see. He broke Charlie twice in this set already. So let's see if he can do it again.
Good speed.
Oh, that's a great place. I believe, I'm not sure if it was just me, but did I see a one-handed backhand from Charlie? I think on one of the shots he did a one-handed backhand.
Was he trying to slice and it ended up being a topspin?
I think so. But
Ryan.
hey, take it. If I
Good on you, Charlie. Ryan will have to do more than that. You know, there's no reason why you should be hitting like 3 volleys in a row to try and win a point. If you want to get to the net,
you gotta put the second volley. Like the
Yeah.
first volley is always a setup. Second or third volley is always the put away one.
exactly. You just gave Charlie too much opportunity there. Played for.
Unless you're a doubles player, that's there. Oh, that's a great passing shot from Ryan O'Donnell.
Apart from being a good placement from to the side, if you can make someone like Charlie really reach down, also for that one, I was down on his toes when he passed down, past Charlie.
It's a little bit of a tongue twister
That
there.
was a bit of a tongue twister for sure. Must be getting late in the evening over here. It's almost past my bedtime.
Yeah, that's past my bedtime. Oh, that's a little bit of a
Charlie
tough
on
shot.
the attack. Charlie on the attack again.
30-15.
That's deep return. Wow.
Oh, it was in.
Was in.
What a
Good
shot
job,
by
yeah.
Ryan O'Donnell.
Yeah. Charlie had him on the run. Ryan coming up with the goods.
Oh, what a shot.
Ryan is ready for those. What's it score then?
It is 30-40 set point for Ryan
Set point,
O'Donnell.
wow. Set point, that's awesome. Great. One little drop shot over there and a passing shot. Sets him up.
Oh, here we go. It's a battle now.
Charlie's going for a bit too much. They're going to play this super tiebreaker for the third, or are they going to play it out?
I have no idea.
Charlie ready for some water over there.
Okay, we are
that is? What is that? It's a hockey skate. Ryan, on the left?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I can. What do you want? I'll just combine them.
What's up, Laura? Are they playing the tiebreaker? Another full set.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it is there. Yeah, I'll do another full set.
another full set. That's the loser that's going to do.
Yeah, they decided to play.
They decided beforehand to do that?
Yeah. Money's Laura.
See, how old are you? It's like Justin
We're back online.
Yeah, we're back online. Third set. So it's very tough. It looks like Ryan is pumped right now. It looks like they're gonna want new balls.
These guys are serious. New balls in the third set. Ryan definitely making a comeback there after the 6-2 defeat in the first. Definitely found a bit of confidence over there. And a few great passing shots. And a few good plays over there, and force the third set over here.
These are new balls, so
Yeah, they're definitely gonna fly a bit more. Like I said earlier, it is a bit cooler tonight, but the new balls will definitely travel a bit faster through the air. So you gotta make sure you can put enough spin on to keep them in the court.
yeah.
Nice thing is, yeah, if your serve is working well, I mean the new balls will travel nice and fast for those. Another backhand error from Ryan there, just pushing him a bit long.
Left 30.
Good defense from Ryan there. The right kind of shot, cross court high.
Oh, that's a very tough shot. Charlie already starting off strong. Love 40. little bit too casual in the overhead.
It's tough too to serve to smash from that far back, right? You're behind the service line. It's so difficult to judge it from there. I mean, Charlie is tall, so he's got that advantage. But still, if you're not careful with your angles there, a lot of times you're gonna find the net.
Yeah.
Ryan got 1 point so far.
15-40.
Ooh, Charlie's drop shot Rico came back on me on that one. Same shot being played on Charlie, and he made a mistake out wide.
I like how Ryan looks, even though he's down 30-40, he looks like he's still very intense.
That's right.
He looks like he's not giving up this game, so
No.
I don't think he will give up this game.
No, his confidence is still good. He's still hitting the shots nice and hard. He's going really through the ball. So I think he believes he's got a chance. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, once you believe in yourself, you end up doing good things. In your
Exactly,
game.
exactly. And that's the main thing. I mean, like, there's not a lot of difference between these guys to the shots, and it all comes down to mental strength, right?
Exactly.
Believe in yourself.
It's which player wants it more and who's gonna fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I thought he got there. But that's just too good from the giant Charlie Hancock.
There you go.
So Charlie up 1-love, a break already. Early break in the third set.
Ryan knows now that he can break Charlie's serve, though. He proved it to himself in the second set.
He broke him 3 times.
Yeah, so come on, you guys. You don't sit down on a 1-love in the set over there. Just grab your water and you go. This guy should be watching more tennis.
Yeah, he's supposed to be watching tennis. How the real pros play.
Yeah, exactly. Time.
Yeah. We need an umpire out there.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that for next year's club championships. We got a big chair and the whole
Yeah,
deal.
we already did the commentating and we're already doing.
Yeah, every year there's something a little bit extra. Last year it was just the video. This year it's the video with the scorekeeping, and we upgraded to commentating now too.
Yeah, we have to upgrade even more now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll take it step by step.
Yep.
What do you think should be first? The Adrian line judges, umpires?
I think umpires.
Umpires, ball boys. Ball boys first, maybe.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, see now. I think Charlie's coming to the net even more now.
Do you think Charlie wants to shorten the
Finish.
points a little bit?
I think he does. I think he looks like he's hitting the ball even harder than he was in the previous 2 sets, and he's coming in more.
He's using the drop shot there more effectively now, but he's using it from the front. He's not hitting drop shots on the baseline, and that's the best way to do it. Come to the front over there, hit your drop shot from there, give your opponent less reaction time. Another little drop. Ryan got there in time, but Charlie's got all the time in the world to choose a spot to put it.
That's
Past
just, yeah. When Charlie's setting up that point that well, there's nothing really you can do.
Yeah.
Ryan got there. He did the best he could to get there, and Charlie was already there waiting.
Yep.
That's the thing with Charlie. He knows when he's down like this in this situation, he knows how to come back.
Yeah.
He knows how to. Both players know how to fight back. So they already showed it. Ryan already showed it. He was down 6-2, and then he came back 6-3. Now Charlie's showing, okay, I'm gonna bring the experience into the table. I'm gonna break you, and he did. 1-love. Now it looks like Ryan's gonna say, oh yeah, well I can fight back too. So
That's right. And
it's all mental. It's all mental at
oh
this
yeah,
point.
absolutely. So Charlie's a bit more confident right now. Got a few freebies over there, the net. And Ryan's gonna have to try his best to keep Charlie away from there.
Ooh, just wide.
Yeah.
All right. Charlie's up 2-love on the third set.
Not a tough hole there at all. I mean, he cruised a little bit through that game, but I mean, Charlie's playing clever on that one.
Yeah.
And if something's not working, a lot of times over here, I had a coach. So a lot of times they say, okay, You know, if your passing shots are not working, that's tough. But why should you be hitting passing shots in the first place? Your opponents, you should make sure your opponent doesn't come to the net. You know, serve and volley is a different issue over there. There's a different story. But if you are hitting short and you're allowing your opponent to get to the net, you can't blame your passing shot. You know, for losing the point there. You got to blame your shot before that. You got to blame your short balls and allowing your opponent to come to the net there. And that short little serve there that Ryan did on his second serve is absolutely allowing Charlie to get to the front and attacking. So we'll have to either make sure his first serves get in more, or do a bit more with that second.
Nothing there. 15-0. Charlie looked a little bit too relaxed on that point. 15-0.
It's a bit of a deeper second serve there. I think the spin caught Charlie out. Looks like the match on court 4 is finished then. Justin and Tristan must have finished up there now. Not sure who took the bronze.
Oh, that's a great inside out forehand by Ryan O'Donnell.
Got himself nicely in position over there. That one had some time. Caught Charlie off guard.
That's a great forehand by Charlie Hancock.
Big forehand over there making Ryan run. And Charlie had some time to choose a spot. It was big and paid off for him. Nice little first serve there. Did that one stay low?
No, so 2-1. The third set for Charlie Hancock.
Okay, Ryan did well to hold his serve there. Yeah, looks like Tristan stepped away with a bronze medal on that one on court 4. Well done, Tristan. Maybe we should get one of them in to come and have a chat with us.
It will do.
Yeah, go and grab them over there. Maybe bring one or both of them over here as soon as they finished.
Tell both of them, like one at a time, to come here and talk about their matches. Justin and Tristan, both of them. Yeah, no, just on. Here we go. 2-1, second serve.
Not to spin there with Ryan on the defense.
He's hitting really high, deep balls against Charlie to try to stay in the point, which is smart.
Ooh, went for a lot there. Previous point was good. Just not in the right position for the last one. He's going for the shot though. He's not holding back. Come on in here, guys. Come on. Talk to us. Ryan on the run again.
He's staying.
But he's keeping Charlie at bay. Oh, that's such a good point. But Ryan just such an awkward volley. His racket went straight down to the ground. But yeah, he did well, staying in that point there, keeping Charlie away from the net. That's what Ryan's good at over there. He's good at the defense.
Alright.
Come on in over here, guys. We've got Justin Perron and Tristan Koch over here with us.
Hello.
Come on in over here, Justin.
Alright,
Hey.
Justin, let's hear from your point of view. How did your match go against Tristan?
Yeah,
Where's the camera?
there's no camera over here with us. He's just
Unforced
talking with us.
errors, the name of the game for me today.
Oh
Had
yeah?
some long rallies and some nice rallies, but I couldn't finish them off. You know, hitting into the net, hitting it out. Tristan did a good job of hitting some tough shots for me and making me move.
What was your score over there, Tristan?
First at 6-3.
And
I
6-4.
think. And yeah.
6-3, 6-4?
Yeah.
We watched you guys over here from far away, but we couldn't watch a lot of your points.
It was a little rough, but
Okay, got the job done. Good
Is
stuff.
there a camera?
There's no camera over here, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
No,
What is that?
It's
Am I
tennis.
supposed to look somewhere?
it was
No.
it was a good game,
Oh.
but it's not as good as the one that's happening on court 2. It seems like.
Oh man, it's exciting over there.
So, what do you guys think? What's your opinions on this match right here? It's the second set. Charlie's up 2-1. He broke Ryan early. So, what do you guys think is gonna? What's your opinion on this match in the third set between Charlie and Ryan?
I just hope it's a good tennis game. Honestly, the longer the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're really changing that around. Ryan is doing good on the run.
I mean, Justin's my ride home, so the quicker this ends, the happier I am. Whatever,
Okay.
we'll see.
All right. Well, thank you, Justin. Thank you, Tristan, for joining us.
Thank you for having us. and,
Yeah, you guys did
Enjoy the
great
match.
over there. Congratulations to our bronze medal winner then and club championships. Oh no, sorry, is it league or club
This
championships?
is club championships.
Club championships. Good
Yeah.
job, Justin. Well done.
Congratulations. So,
Bronze medal
good job,
winner, well
and
done.
go enjoy the match, guys.
We
Alright.
will.
Thank you for joining us.
There you go. Yeah.
You guys have to do this for an hour and a half. 2 hours.
Ooh.
That ball climb over
Well, you
there.
can see that Tristan's a shy guy. You can see that they're funny jokesters in here. So
We'll have to.
they're good. Tristan's a good player. Justin, both were good players. It sounds like a close match. 6-3, 6-4. Only one break in each set from the sounds like. It.
Yeah, exactly.
So it could have been anyone's match. Oh.
That ball wanted to get over the net there. Charlie, unfortunate to not cash in on that nice ball, that good approach shot. Those are the ones that hurts the most when you got the open court and the ball just tips the top of the net over there. It's so frustrating. Gotta make sure you give yourself a lot of margin of error. Oh, just wide. But that's the thing against Ryan. That's always how I feel against playing against you. You got to do so much with the ball because you'll get to everything. And then the same with Charlie, I guess, with Ryan. Now Ryan is warmed up and he's ready to run. You can see no signs of tiring at all. So as Charlie, you gotta do a lot with the ball to keep it away from Ryan, because you know it will come back. So you can't blame him over there for going a bit too much for the volley on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that one didn't climb over the net, and Ryan winning the point. slower serve there from Charlie for sure.
Ooh, when
Unforced error.
you don't want to give that. When it's deuce, and you don't want to give free points like that.
Okay.
Add in. 4.
It's tough when you work hard for points and you win the point,
And then
and the next one is you give away cheap.
You don't want to do that. When you play against a good player, during my years playing in the OTA and training with a lot of Division 1 players and training with the pros, you don't want to give any free points.
No.
And the thing is, you also don't even want to give them short balls.
Yeah.
And give them the chance. You always want to be the one that dictates.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned throughout my whole career, is that you always want to be the one that's always in control, and you know what you're doing when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always tough for me when I play a match. It's always difficult when you work hard and you win the point and it feels good, and then the next point you give away the point so cheaply. Mentally, it's so tough. You win the point, but you work hard for the point. The next one you make a silly unforced error, and the point's over in a flash. And the score is then 15-all or whatever it is. And you work hard. It's tough to win points, and it's easy to lose the points. That's works hard on you mentally on that one. So you want to make sure that you are expensive, that you make it tough on the opponent too. Even if you lose the point, at least you fought for it. Charlie on the run.
Oh.
Charlie on the run there, long legs, long reach. And Ryan just
He
got
went a little bit too much.
Yeah.
He didn't really have to go for too much. Even if he just angled it, he would have won the point. And that's the thing. I think he was like, okay, I'm gonna make it 2-all. It's all about mental at this point now.
Yeah. Yeah. Another good option would have been to go behind Charlie over there. But
Even a
spur-
lob or anything.
Yeah. Spur of the moment is so tough, and this is where match experience comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be
both
able
these
to
guys.
keep a clear
Charlie
head.
has more experience because he's older.
Yeah.
But Ryan's also played on the OTA for a bit. I think he's only played 4 or 3 tournaments. So he knows how to handle critical points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's
Still ready to run for the shots though. Nice point there from Charlie.
just guessed wrong. If he guessed right, he would have probably gotten it. So now it's advantage Charlie Hancock.
Ooh, right at his feet. Right at Ryan's feet over there, and Charlie cashes in.
3-1 for Charlie Hancock. The third set. Ryan O'Donnell to serve.
And
Ryan's
he
got
had a
really,
chance over there maybe to break Charlie in that game. Did he have game point there?
He did. He missed that backhand deep shot that we were
that's
talking
true.
about.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Ryan's got to really concentrate here now. He's got to really hold serve here, and he's got to really focus on the next few games if he wants to win this match. That means less unforced errors and trying to dictate even more.
Gotta make sure to start to get that first serve in, because Charlie's already stepping in for the second. He went for a bit much on that, but Ryan did well there, keeping it away from Charlie, making him move. So, but yeah, Ryan definitely want to make sure that Charlie doesn't come in on his serves there. That's gonna be Ryan. That should be one of Ryan's first priorities.
Yeah.
Is keeping Charlie away from the net, and that means getting a good first in or a decent second serve.
Missed wide. He's trying to, I think that's the first time I've seen him miss that forehand down the line banana shot.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's the first time I've seen him miss that.
He doesn't hit that ball for me confidently enough. To hit that shot, you gotta really hit, right? You gotta really swing through, hit your shot. And
Wow, that's a good serve. Charlie tried to go too much on that return.
he hit that ball harder than what it serve came in for sure.
Exactly. He was trying to go for a little bit too much. So now it's 30-15 for Ryan O'Donnell. He's got to make that first serve a little bit more, I think. When you miss your serves, you don't have to always go for it.
Yeah.
You can be a kick. It can be a quarter serve. you always, I think when you play against a good player, especially like Charlie, you gotta really try to get your first serve in. Do anything to get your first serve in. Ooh, a little bit too casual again on that overhand.
I think Charlie was doubting when the ball was going to go in or out. But I think there was definitely enough spin to get that ball into the court. I think it would have dipped in.
Yeah.
But Charlie, immediately after he hit the shot, he was looking how far he was away from the baseline. And I think that's why he hesitated and missed that one. But I think that ball was definitely going to go in. Right on the defense again. Yep, defense.
No.
That one didn't make it, but
It's a
Ryan
great.
is hustling over there in the back. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Strong his
You can see both players are a little bit tired now.
Yeah, definitely. Even
And it's just now. I think I'm used to playing this type of situation, 3 sets match. I've been here, and it's really all about the fitness, really, right?
Yeah. This match getting way over 2 hours already.
These guys started at 8 o'clock. And it's already past 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
Luckily, like I said, the weather's a bit cooler, so they can keep going.
it's a good
But
match,
yeah,
and
they
they're
will
both.
start feeling it. Ryan on the other side there. Quite a bit of running.
Oh, not as smart.
Oh.
It's very tough to when someone's right there. It's very tough to slice
Yeah.
when someone's at the net. But I don't know if that was the smartest play. I would have maybe gone, right to him, maybe like Thompson.
Yeah.
So give yourself a chance. So we're at deuce now.
First serve.
It's a great volley by Ryan O'Donnell.
Very good play.
You can hear the crowd
Serve
is
out
really
wide.
rooting for him right now. You can see the crowd is rooting for Ryan, and you can see some crowd rooting for Charlie. It's as if we're watching it's as if we're watching Roger and Rafa play against each other right here. But it's more like John Isner versus Diego Schwartzman.
It is a bit.
Well, tonight is Kevin Anderson versus Diego Schwartzman.
That's true. Tonight in the US Open over here, that's true.
So here we go. 2-1.
No.
3-2. 3-2 for... Sorry, I'm wrong. 3-2 for Charlie Hancock. On the third set.
With the Charlie missed that last shot out wide?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, like his... one of the shots that he hit was
Oh,
deep.
one of the previous ones was already. Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't see that.
So now it's 3-2 in the third set for Charlie Hancock. What do you think Ryan has to do to stay in this match with Charlie?
Man, he's obviously in the run. He's got he's doing well on the defense, but I think the key is over there to not let Charlie attack.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's doing well over there if he can keep Charlie in the rallies. I don't think Ryan has been at the net that much though in this set.
No, he has not. I think he's believing that he can rally with him, but maybe sometimes rally with him and then come to the net. Sometimes create yourself opportunities.
Yeah.
Right, that's what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
And when you're playing against a good player, it's not really about how many balls can we get back. It's about, okay, who's going to be the one that dictates the most and who's going to be the one that wants it and who's going to be mentally strong. That's how every match that I played went.
Absolutely right, Adrian.
And I'm pretty sure that's how many matches you played in your as a junior. That's how matches went for you.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when I grew up over there, we were playing pretty high altitude, Johannesburg, Pretoria, so the balls were flying. So I mean, the guys could hit pretty hard, good serves and everything. So if the ball came short on the return of serves, the guys was at the net so fast. And the same over here. I think Charlie's doing well, coming a bit more towards the net now than Ryan. Ryan is on the defense, and it's Charlie's making some errors from those ones. But definitely Charlie in the lead, and Ryan's scrambling a lot at the back. I mean, that is a little bit his game, and we know he can run. Speaking of that, they're all right there. Ryan on the run, but there's Charlie at the net. That's a double bounce, I think, too. But see, then it's difficult. I mean, like I said, if that's your whole your whole game plan is to defend. I don't think Charlie is making enough errors, to make it worth it while for Ryan to play that way.
Well, in this situation, it's about who's going to make the less unforced errors, right? Even in some matches, who's going to make the unforced errors, who's going to dictate. Like, it's all different, different things, like pointers.
Yeah.
That allows you to win the third set when it's close.
That's right. And this is an amazing match. It's very close.
Yeah.
So I think that second set, Ryan was more times. I feel like Ryan was more times at the net. That worked for him well. Nice high lob over there.
Yeah, it's in.
Enough time to get in space.
It's a very, I think on that shot, I found that the ball was short enough for him to attack, and I think he could have gone to the net.
Yeah.
I think I would have, personally, me, if I saw that shot, I would, dictate from there and go to the net.
Yeah. Ryan, we worked hard on Ryan's lessons to make him take the ball a bit higher. He likes letting the ball drop a bit sometimes too low. So, it's tough for him if you got to wait for the ball. Your opponent's got so much more time. If you want to dictate play, you got to get close to the baseline. Charlie's height, topspin shots over there. You got to take him about shoulder height. You can't wait for the ball to drop low. And again, Ryan is very close to the back fence over here, waiting for the balls a bit. And that higher one there actually gave him a bit of trouble. See that back end over there? That was about shoulder height. And his spacing was not right. So Messick found the net. And that's definitely something that Ryan can improve a little bit, is taking those balls, step up, get a bit closer to the baseline, take the ball while they're high. Don't let them drop so low and give your opponent time to recover or get ready for the next shot. But anybody's game is a work in progress, right? So you take the good things, you work on the bad things over there, stuff that needs a bit of work. And Ryan has improved his game a lot, but it's definitely something that he can still think about and still work on a bit more.
It's a great shot by Charlie Hancock.
The was just too short and too soft over there from Ryan, and easy put away for Charlie. Too much. What's the score in this game? I've lost this one. I'm not sure of the score at the moment.
I believe it's 40-30.
So Ryan's game is good on the defense, so definitely we were working a bit before his next tournament down south. We'll be definitely working a little bit on his offensive game, making sure he's not too far back. So like I said, he's got the net game. He's got confidence in the net over there to do it.
Ooh, a little bit too much. So now it's deuce. All right. Let's see who takes this game. This is a critical game. It could either be tied, or Charlie can be up 4-2.
And Ryan made Charlie hit one more shot, right? Nice little scramble there from Ryan. That's not a pretty shot, but he got it back, and Charlie made a mistake. High one with Ryan right to the back fence here.
Ooh. A little bit long. A little bit long. You called it long.
Couldn't have been by much.
Couldn't have been by much. So now
I can't wait for technology one day to be able to be used at club level like this. You know, where you can
challenge.
Yeah, well, challenge or just see very, very clearly. I mean, Hawkeye and all those kind of things are very, very, very expensive. So it's totally attainable for club level. But I'm pretty sure that the technology will allow us over here in a few years to have a system right at the club. And for your average junior tournament even. I mean, if you think about the amount of calls there and the matches and tournaments you played, sometimes where, I mean, on junior tournaments over there, if the opponent's not sure, well, you should be giving the benefit of the doubt to your opponent. A lot of juniors, if they see the ball close to the line over there and they're not sure, they say the ball is out, you know, and then and take the point.
Right.
So they're not always as generous as they should be, and you would think that technology would one day clear those kind of things up. And I've even heard before where junior players, I mean, just because of that issue, you know, they stop playing junior tournaments. You know, if it matters a lot. I mean, it's expensive to get a line judge over there, if person sitting on the court, but if you got a system over there that makes the calls for you, or where you at least, like you say, can challenge, then definitely benefit play.
No, that's just
nice
too
long
good.
point over there. That's a great point.
That's just
Great
too good.
defense from both players. Charlie just doing the put away at the end. That's a great point. Nice long rally for sure. They have a ball boy at the moment. Who's
Alright.
off screen?
I think it's Laura. All right, well, here we go. 2 serving 4 here.
They managed to hold on.
No, that's
Definitely
not
looks
it.
like Charlie wants this one at the moment more, and he's definitely putting the pressure on Ryan.
Looks like
bring
he's
the
standing,
game
looks
to-
like he's standing a little bit more in now.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely a big difference in maturity over here. Like we said, experience. And Ryan is trying his best for sure. And no
He's fighting.
slouch. No
He's
slouch at all, yeah.
He's fighting, you know?
Yep. And at the moment Charlie just got enough confidence over there, and Ryan a little bit against the planks. With his back against the wall. So he's got to definitely make sure no more unforced errors. Keep Charlie away from the net. And the moment that just proves too much. Charlie again pushing in. Look, Ryan is still going to definitely win points over there. He's still keeping his head together. Still nice little lob there from him. I mean, how many times have he had really, really good lobs against Charlie at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely got a touch. Like we said earlier, it's not easy lobbing Charlie. So, and Ryan's did it quite a few times successfully. But he's got his work cut out for him for sure.
That is for sure.
Charlie taking a big cut at that ball, but finding the net tape.
Oh, that's just too
Ooh.
good from Charlie Hancock.
Good little point. Ryan had the right idea bringing him forward, but just couldn't bring the goods to get a passing shot there in that one. Charlie going now full out.
Oh,
And,
he's not right now. No, he's up
Ryan
5-2.
doesn't have enough scramble over there to get to everything.
Oh.
Still a lot of game left over here, but yeah, Charlie just took charge of that last 3 games now, and just going hard at it. The defending champion down 5-2, the third set. I'm sure he's thinking what is the right thing to do, what is the way to go. Still looks ready for it. Still got a springy step there, getting ready for the next game. Charlie serving for the match. Laura joining us over here for a second inside. Come on, Laura. You getting a hot chocolate for us?
No, just a cold
Just
water.
the water?
Just
What do you think of the
cold
game so far, Laura?
water. Oh, this is great. It's exciting.
It's good tennis, huh?
Yeah.
Laura, our club manager over here. You guys cold outside?
Oh, I'm freezing. It's pretty cold outside. We have little heaters.
You got a little heater on the go?
Yeah, Justin has one for his hands.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Laura, Justin, and the rest of the crew doing an awesome job this year, giving us the club championships, the league finals. So shout out to them both and the rest of the staff over here, Emily, Emma, all did a good job this whole season.
Wow.
See tonight the result of their hard work. I mean, organizing everything over here, setting up the draws.
Yeah.
They had a bit of bad luck with the weekend with the weather, but I think they were able to pull it off. And like I said, tonight is the result of that. Ooh, little drop there. Ryan's gonna get to this one too.
Oh, that's a great game.
That is good running there from Ryan. And he said, never let's go. Yeah, he's a fighter on that one. So good running from him over there, paid off. Definitely Charlie in control of the points. Charlie again on the attack.
Ooh.
That one paid off. That one paid off for him. Yeah, Ryan's got to be pinpoint accuracy over there. There's not a lot of space to get past Charlie down the line for sure. And that one finding the net. Ryan still got to that one too.
Alright. I believe it's championship point now.
Was that 40-30?
Yeah. I believe it is.
I think Charlie's gonna go for a big serve down the middle here. Let's have a look.
Ooh, you guessed right.
Yeah, I guessed right on that one. Looked a bit rushed on that serve though. He wants to take his time and make sure the second serve finds the right spot. Ryan not ready yet to let go though.
No, he's not.
Out of the
Right?
blue, just a little drop shot. So that was a bit of a casual, conservative rally from Charlie there. He's normally going for a bit more. And I think Ryan sensed it and took his chance. Like the deuce.
Yep. Oh, just long.
It's long there. First, that backhand already cross court over there looked a bit wide for me already in the alley, but it's so tough to see from this angle. And Ryan did call it in.
No, so that out.
Do you think that was in?
That was it. Oh, what a point.
Oh, jeez. Good play over there.
That's a good play. I mean, that was a great get from Ryan.
Yeah. No, there's, like I said, nothing wrong with his defensive game. Nothing wrong with defensive game on that one. So from then it's easy. I mean, if there's a player like that, then adding a bit of offensive. I mean, now you got it getting closer to a complete player, right? Look at Djokovic. He's as good on defense as he is an offensive player. And I mean, just look at him getting to those balls even on the split, right?
Yeah.
He's fast mover, anticipates well, gets the ball out of the corners, and can go from defense into offense. You know how important that is in matches, of course.
Oh, double fault.
Double fault.
Here we go. It's getting, like I said, it's getting interesting.
Break point. Charlie still got a bit of the advantage in the games there, but break point down. Feels like Charlie did well over there. He played well until it was match point, and then he went into a bit of neutral. He didn't attack anymore.
No.
He was just trying to out rally Ryan, and that's not going to happen.
No.
So
When it comes to that situation, you never want to rally with the player because then that puts too much pressure on yourself. Just play the point.
But I mean, keep doing what you did to get into that situation in the first place, right? I mean, he got match point because he was playing offensive. He was getting to the net, and he was hoping Ryan would crack and just give it to him. But at this level, and I mean, even much higher levels too, you gotta keep working, keep fighting for each point. The opponent's not gonna hand it to you on the plate.
Well, Ryan looks like he's fighting back. He looks like he still believes.
That's right. Charlie feeling,
I mean,
obviously feeling the frustration there because he had a match point, gave it away cheaply, and now he's still back to the drawing board. 15 love at 3-5. Charlie not hitting his shot like he should.
No, Ryan looks like he's pumped. He looks like he wants to. He's not gonna give up.
No, still got a racket on even on that tough shot.
Yeah, so
It takes some doing.
So it means that his energy is back up there.
Yeah.
So he's probably thinking it's now or never now.
Yeah. You gotta work hard here. Want to make sure you get first serves in. Make sure you keep Charlie away from the net. And if Charlie is thinking he's gonna out rally Ryan, I don't think that game plan is gonna work. That Charlie should just stick to what he's
looks like
what's
Ryan,
worked up to now.
Because Ryan looks like he's not gonna give up a point.
No.
He's not gonna. He's saying to himself right now, I'm not gonna make any unforced errors. I'm just gonna have to get every ball back, which is the smartest play.
Yeah.
When you're down in this situation, the best thing is just let it happen.
And I mean, he's still willing to take the initiative over there on match point. Was it the drop shot over there?
Yeah.
So he's still thinking, still working it out. Yeah, see, that's the thing. The Charlie would have normally gone forward on those. He hit that return of serve and he stayed back. So getting to a neutral rally. could have done a bit more on that one. Even if that one was over, Charlie would have been in the net. Hopefully, then after that.
Yeah. So
In
now
charge
it
of the point.
is 15-30.
Such an important point now, because if Ryan loses this one, it's 2 match points down.
Second serve.
No, Charlie definitely doing a bit less with his shots here.
Looks like both players are exhausted. He went for too much again. You can see the little bit of frustration coming from Charlie.
Yeah. So that's always the thing, right? If you had a match point and then all of a sudden you're back to fighting again for it over there, it's tough on you mentally, right? You always think in your mind you could have, should have, right? A little bit over there after a match point, after you had a match point there, and you lose the game.
Yeah.
You there we go.
Oh, that's a good shot.
On his way forward there, that's better.
All right, so now it's championship point number 2.
That's right. Crucial for Ryan to get this first serve in.
There you go.
Let's get another shot at it.
Oh, it's a lap. First serve.
That's more Charlie's game, attacking.
That's a great way to
There
finish.
you go.
it.
It is a good
Yeah.
point there. Jeez. Great match from both players.
You see that Charlie's happy. You can see.
Yeah. Some good spurs between the two players over there.
All right. Well, that's a great match from both
Yeah.
players. Spectacular performance from
Nice
both players,
final.
and it shows that Ryan fought at his best. You know, it shows so much heart out there.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie's just more experienced. He's just the better player today.
That's right.
It
yeah.
could have been anyone's match today, I think.
That's true. I mean, after that second set there, Ryan was on track. But Charlie made sure enough serves got in there. And I think definitely a bit of a stronger player. A bit of a stronger player on that one. Bit of a harder serve. Bit more offensive, closer to the baseline. And that is a great match to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did over here.
All right. And I'm your host, Adrian Callahan.
And Francois Rockman, thank you very much for joining us over here for the Club Championships 2021 men's final. And we'll definitely broadcast some more in the future. Thank you very much.
I'm going to go get some food right now. All right. Okay. I'm hungry.
All right.
I need Korean beef. I have Korean beef at home. I'm going to eat it. Oh, I'm eating lots of it.
Okay, let me finish the cake and then we're out of here.
I'm going home to have my pasta now.